Okay, so you need help maxing your vendor caps every day. I understand you might have a better method, but here are my tips to do that every single day. And let's go. Okay, so before anything, make sure you have the hard bargain perk card maxed out. Buying and selling prices at non-player vendors are now much better. This is essential to get the most amount of caps. Tip number one, check player vendors. I do this every day for a bit of time. You can see I found this glowing blood, 92 of them for 1 cap each. Now, it may not seem like a lot, but you'll see in just a moment here, when we fast travel to the vendor and go to sell this, we make 552 caps. That's a lot of caps for no work. Easy peasy. Okay, getting into tip number two, it is free stuff at people's camps that you can resell to your vendors. So here we're getting purified water, you can find Mirelurk steamers, you can find canned coffee, you can find company tea. All of this stuff will add up when you're selling it to your vendor. As you can see on screen, we're getting a bunch of food, water, popcorn. All of this stuff is great. And again, every cap counts when you're selling to your vendor. Okay, so this next tip is serums. This is my favorite but the hardest method. I love to find serums at player camps for about 200, 250 caps. Now, once you do this and you have hard bargain maxed out, you can then take these serums to your vendor and get 400 caps per serum. Obviously, this is a great way to double your caps. You can see here, I get thousands of caps from this every day. This is a great method and probably my favorite. And on to the next tip, it will be meat. Now there's a variety of ways you can do this. One way is going to West Tech. Now once you get here, it's Super Mutants, it's not too hard, but what you're really going to be looking for is the Mutant Hounds. Now there's a couple of ways you can get meat in Fallout. Obviously, the biggest way is probably Moonshine Jamboree, but if you're not wanting to wait for the event, you could come here. Now as you can see, you're going to look for these weird alien dog looking things right there. When you kill them, you're going to pick up their Mutant Hound meat. Now you can cook this and then take it to the vendor to sell. Meat is usually one of the best ways to farm your vendor max every single day. While I was at West Tech, I also found this very disturbing. It was a piece of meat twirling around in a circle. No comment. Now, I only expect my broke low levels to ever even attempt this, but if you absolutely have no caps, pick up junk around the train station. You could sell usually for 1 to 2 caps. If you're absolutely broke with nothing, just do that. Okay, that's going to wrap up my tips for maxing your vendor caps. Please like and subscribe if this helped you out, and just whatever you do, don't get insta-killed by a super mutant standing in front of a door. Peace out, guys.